Good morning, children. Today we are going to continue our lesson Nationalism in India. Topics for today are Khilafat movement, non-cooperation movement, Rowlatt Act, and Jallianwala Bagh incidents. Khilafat movement. Khilafat movement. Khilaf, a Hindi word, means against. In Turkey, Khalifas were, if you will study the book, caliphs were written, but Khalifa, we will pronounce Khalifa. Khalifa were the spiritual leader or spiritual group of the Muslims in Turkey, and they were having the whole authority of the country in their hand. During the British era, the Britishers had started to demolish them, means the rule of Khalifa in Turkey. That time in India, Muslims were going apart from the Congress. They were thinking that Congress will only help the Hindus after independence and Muslims will be humiliated. That was the problem for Mahatma Gandhi, because his union of Hindus and Muslims were breaking very fast. So Mahatma Gandhi had thought a plan to unite the Muslims in the country with Congress. That's why he has started to help Khalifa moral support, giving moral support to Khalifa there in Turkey. What was the impact? Now the Muslims had thought that if this person is helping the Muslims in Turkey, surely after independence he will help the Indian people and we will get a respectable position in Indian country after independence. This is known as Khilafat movement, means going against the Britishers on the issue of caliphs in Turkey. As I have told you, caliphs means Khalifas were the spiritual leader of Muslims in Turkey, and they were king. Means all the government authority were in hand of the caliphs. Next step for Mahatma Gandhi was non-cooperation movement. Here non-cooperation means we will not cooperate the Britishers. Mahatma Gandhi had thought that earlier our leaders had given permission, kings, actually Jahangir, kings had given permission to Britishers to do the business here. It means they had given them advantage and Britishers had came and taken over the authority of India. So he has thought that earlier we have cooperated them, that's why they have stayed here. If we will not cooperate them, they have to go surely from India. That's why he has started the movement, non-cooperation movement. In this, he has told that don't go to the school, students will not go to school, teachers will not attend the school, lawyers will not attend their court, and people will not give them taxes. Various taxes were there. What was the result? The school run by the British authority was empty. In courts, no Indian lawyers were there. It means every section of society has helped Mahatma Gandhi for his step, and it has played a very important role in uniting the people of India. Now people of India has thought that this person means here Mahatma Gandhi, will surely achieve his goal. That's why they had came they have followed the path of Mahatma Gandhi, and they had started to do non-cooperation movement. It was started in 1920. But Mahatma Gandhi has told that there should be not any violence in between the movement. But an incident had happened in Chauri Chaura, which is today in Uttar Pradesh. Chauri Chaura. What was that? Farmers were agitating the British authority, and they had attacked on the police station nearby when police had stopped them to do their action. That's why the farmers, peasants and other people became angry, and that mob had burnt down the police station where 22 policemen were killed. And this action taken by the common people, Mahatma Gandhi was angry and he had withdrawn his non-cooperation movement. So non-cooperation movement was only for 2 years, 1920 to 1922. Next, after few years, he has restarted this. We will study in next day chapter. Rowlatt Act. Rowlatt Act was a brutal act started by the Britishers. It was in 1919. What was that? It was that without any reason, any Indian can be detained for 2 years in jail without any reason. If they want, any person they will send to the jail for 2 years, and there was not any bail procedure for that. Second was that Britishers can have arms without any license, but Indian should have license for having the arms. It means there was a different thoughts for Indians and for the Britishers in the mind of the authority. It was the Rowlatt Act, and people had again agitated against that. Shops were closed. Impact. So shops were closed. People had started hartals, strikes, road blocks, railway line blocks, and one thing also was the Nai Dhobi Bandh. In your book written that Nai Dhobi Bandh. It means Nai means barber and Dhobi means washerman. They had also stopped their work to give support to the followers of Mahatma Gandhi against Rowlatt Act. Here, after Rowlatt Act, people had started strikes on various steps and various places. There one person in Punjab, Amritsar, Dr. Kichle, he had aggressive mood against the Britishers, and Britishers had arrested him. Against his arrest, people of Amritsar had again protest march, and British police were angry against that action. On the 13th April 1919, you know that this is the date of Jallianwala Bagh massacres. People that day, Baisakhi was also far away from the village area. They had not familiar with the action taken by the police. They had came with family members, ladies, old men, small children to celebrate the Baisakhi festival, and they had gathered in a place known as Jallianwala Bagh. Bagh means not a garden, a closed place. There, all side buildings were there, and only one entrance and exit, only one, same, and it was nearly 4 to 5 feet width. General Dyer of the British Army had came here and started given order to start the firing over those innocent people, and it was said that every army person had got only 50 bullets, and they were 50 in number, and they all had emptied their chamber of the rifle. It means nearly 2,500 round bullets they have fired on innocent people. Still, if you will go Amritsar, you will find the marks of bullets on the wall. In between the place, there is a well. Much deep it was. One person has thought that if we will go inside the well, we will not hit by the bullet. And one has started, and in this way, alone from that way, hundreds of people where their body were found, and it was a very tough action taken by the Britishers. You know that this is known as Jallianwala Bagh incidents or massacres. Massacres means shaheed karna, and it was happening on 13th April 1919. This is much important part for your study. Next we will continue.